All right, another tool that we want to put in our belt is the bebop scale. Now, the bebop scale is basically your regular scale, except we're going to raise your fifth note up. So we're going to take that sharp in between it and the sixth note and add it to the scale. So in the key of C, it's going to be adding A flat to your major scale, or G sharp as you could call it. In the key of F for tenor and soprano players, your fifth note is C, so we're going to add a C sharp. So one good way to practice it is to syncopate it. It'll help you get used to playing the scale, and it'll help you get used to playing it in a different way. So now I'm going to take that scale and I'm going to take it like it is and play it smooth and maybe a little bit syncopated with this. Now I'm putting a little speed behind it. Or now what did I add to it? I added a triplet between the third and the fourth note. Triplet. So I went to the third and fourth degree to create that and kept the scale moving. So in the key of C, it will look like this. Key of F. Do you notice something there? It was one of our grace notes that we were able to put a different rhythm on called a triplet. So that's one way you can practice it. You can take it slow. And you can use those in songs as well. All right, so now let's see how this works, even using it as is in a song like this. Now, do you have to play it like this? No. Everything we do can be changed. Everything that we do can be played in different timings. Your freedom to express yourself is on the table. But my job is to show you how can you use different things to add color, to add sauce to your solos, and to help you think out of the box and not only have to use your major pentatonic and not only have to use your major scale. All right? So here we go. Okay, I kept going and adding major pentatonics to it. Now, what if I change the speed? See how easy that was? We can take that tool and do other things with it. And we can also move that around. Who says we have to start with C? Let's start with B. So that changes the sound. What if I start with A and descend? I mean, you can get crazier ideas. That sounded very much like an exercise. But if you deviate it, if you change it up, you can make things not sound like an exercise. If you go back to your home base, major scale stuff, major pentatonic stuff to resolve it, resolving on that 1, resolving on that 5, resolving on that 3, it's gonna make it make more sense. I'm gonna start on E. And see, E is one of our places to end on, right? You see how that sound like? And then I literally walk the scale up. So I'm letting you into my mind. This is how my mind thinks sometimes. I take what I know and I try to make it musical. I try to make it sing. But most importantly, what I do is before I'm in front of people, I take this stuff in the lab, as I call it, and I experiment in songs with things that like we're learning now. And then when it comes time to solo, it comes time to try to express yourself, all of that experimenting pays off. And sometimes you may even experiment in front of people and get surprised at what you find out on the spur of the moment. So that's one of the things that we can now use is the bebop scale. Practice it normal, slow, practice it with syncopation, but by all means, practice it and flip it as many ways as you can. Take the same thing you know and find different ways to use it.